Welcome back to Sly 2. Well, this is sort of a predicament. Only Sly can get here. Oh, would you look at that? You gotta love whenever the game does not allow you to read the waypoints. That space is just to ensure you could see it when you look up, but kind of annoying when I needed to read the job titles. I mean, you could always go to the job help screen in the pause menu if you want to see descriptions and all that.
Sly, Murray and I can't get inside the palace unless you lower the drawbridge.
I'd love to, pal, but the winch is all locked down. You know where I can find the keys?
Key guards have recently taken up positions around the palace. Sneak in, pick all of their pockets, and bring the keys back to the lockdown winch.
Up, here's another key job. I wish I could say more, anything interesting about this, but it's just the same one as the one from the previous episode. Just take the keys quietly, don't kill the key guards, and that's it. All of this is because Bentley and Murray can't get through here. I might as well go on to read the biography here for Rajan. Let's see here. Rajan, self-made man of the Claw Gang. Distinguishing qualities: arrogant and paranoid. Background: growing up poor and penniless on the streets of India, Rajan turned to a life of thievery early on and slowly climbed his way up to the crime ladder. Rajan goes out of his way to convince others of his wealth and popularity. In his quote, "With my wealth and social standing, there's no stopping me."
You can use noise to lure this guard from his post. Try ringing that gong and picking his pocket when he returns to his post.
Anyway, Rajan's last known location, besides what we saw here, he was last seen somewhere in India, schmoozing his way into India high society. With his ill-gotten wealth, Rajan tries hard to come off his Indian royalty and attempt to hide his humble origin. He does what he does. Yeah, wow, we ran out of stuff already. We only got 2 out of 5 keys. Yeah, take an example here for me. Don't lose the Tom gadget there. The flashlight guards here are still just good as shots as any other flashlight guards, despite having daggers instead of, proper firearms. But they do their job just fine. Which means you gotta be careful. Ah, yeah, you gotta love a shiny pocket, huh? Yeah, here's a drinking game. Count how many times I get distracted, going after a shiny pocket. Ah, that chopper. Always stressful. Although it doesn't really do anything here while you're out in the overworld, so it's just sort of there, making noise. Well, we gotta get rid of it sooner or later, so that's why we gotta do this job.
Good job, Sly. Now take those stolen keys back to the padlocked winch to lower the drawbridge.
Not before getting some loot, though. I mean, look at this guy. He got a gold medal. That's pretty nice. Look at that, I dodged one. But I must have gone far enough that it could hit me. Normally, yeah, if you're just too close, it just hits you, no matter what you do. In those skies, well, all flashlight guards shots really, really fast. So don't screw with them.
Thanks, Sly. Now Murray and I can access the palace grounds.
Oh, look at that. Battle of the Choppers is now available. Though I wanna, just go to the, ballroom. Although I don't know why you'd want to go in there dressed like that, but hey, a thief can do whatever he wants. You gotta love it whenever this happens. You know you're good when you can still get a shiny pocket looted when an alert goes on. Anyway, onwards to the ballroom to do whatever we need to do.
Hello, I'm here for the dance.
Huh? Sorry, sir, but we have a dress code. You got a tuxedo?
No.
Sorry, pal. No tux, no entry.
Sorry, Sly. Somehow I totally overlooked the need for formal wear. That guy's not going to let you in without a tuxedo.
Don't beat yourself up, Bentley. At a party this ritzy, there has to be a spare penguin suit around here somewhere.
Try the guest house. Someone may have overpacked.
Nah, I don't want to do that. That felt bad. Besides, we need to get rid of that chopper. Also, it's pretty interesting how that guy at the door did not react as Sly Cooper, of all people, showing up at the door. All these other guards, they raise an alarm the moment they see him, but this guy, he sees Sly and treats him as any other guest. And let me remind you, Sly is a world-renowned thief. So, he should have been recognized, but no. He got kicked out because he didn't dress appropriately for the party. Not because he just showed up looking like that. Such is life. Or this game, I guess. My favorite gadget for Murray, the turnbuckle launch. Jump to heroic heights. Yep, he just does that. I don't know how that helps him, but somehow it allows him to jump that high. I get some good use out of it, so I appreciate it. Just like that, I just skipped having to go through the normal way.
That chopper is a menace to all future aerial operations while on this job.
Yeah, it's all covered in missiles and guns and stuff.
Now, be a team player and take it out with that rusty pre-war turret.
Okay, I had a potato gun once. I'll bet it works just the same.
Hit buttons fast to keep your strength up.
Here's the thing you'll be doing commonly with Murray. Mashing all the face buttons just to make him lift something up.
Use the left analog stick to aim and hold down the R1 button to fire. Be careful. If you continue firing for too long, your gun will overheat, and you'll have to wait for it to cool down. Try getting a shot off on that chopper. Shoot down the enemy missiles before they hit you.
Yeah, I hope you heard all that. Now here's turret gameplay. It's back. And it looks like it's the shoe that's on the other foot now. It's Murray that's manning the turret instead of Sly to defend Murray. And well, it's turret section. What can I say? But I mean, the life bar did just change there. That's not the one we were using for the past few levels or jobs, I should say. Although the instruction manual does show that life bar, but except it's for Sly, you know, Sly, Bentley, Murray. And as you can see here, that is not the boss health bar that Dimitri used, but a new one, and the one that was used by the truck in the last episode. Unfortunately, this game has pretty inconsistent UI here. This is not going to be the only time you'll see the game switch up designs. So what we're seeing here for the turret's health bar that's like the health bar they use in prototypes, like in early phases. And for the helicopter, that's an even earlier one. That's what they originally used for bosses. Really strange to think they had not updated everything, but oh well.
Triumphant!
Good work! The sky's all clear!
Well, that's a job well done, I say. Yeah, be ready to see more consistent UI like that. Well, we need to continue on with Sly. That was a nice little diversion. And I think I might enjoy this job a little. I mean, it's just more of what I've been doing. Yeah, I gotta love all that coins just hidden right there in a fruit bag. Still a tuxedo.
Hey, hey, hey!
Okay, Bentley. I'm in position inside the guest house. Have any intel for me?
Well, I recommend searching all the rooms. It's statistically probable that each should hold at least one portion of a tuxedo.
What do I look for inside the rooms?
This isn't an exact science. Ransack the place until you find part of a tuxedo.
Any plan which involves ransacking is okay with me.
I feel validated. If you've been following the way I've been playing it, it's the same thing here in this job, except it's required.
Attention guards, this is Lord Rajan. The party here is in full swing and all visitors are now in the ballroom. Now, this ball may be on the up and up. Not all of the guests are. So be on careful lookout for prowlers. I don't want any bad press from this event.
Yeah, someone's really careful about how things play out. But again, you already get the idea. This guy just wants to look good in front of everyone. I mean, if I had the chance, I'd probably say, yeah, I'm royalty. I mean, would you? Why wouldn't you? What, you're humble or something? Ah, well.
You might need to use your stealth attack in here. Remember, the triangle button knocks guys up into the air, and the square button brings... Them down hard.
And just like that, he'll just track you very, very easily. And once again, I'm demonstrating that I can in fact do the stealth slam in combat. Well, we got the tuxedo jacket. Too bad that's not good enough. Some pretty fancy bathrooms and yeah, it's all just very fancy. I don't know if I would ever be able to comfortably sleep here. But hey, it looks like there's a very good like game room here. You can set something up. Look at that. A big tube TV. Just in case you really want to hear whatever you want really loudly. I mean, I could play Sly 2 on that. If only I had a room like that for co-commentaries. As it is, we just have to do everything in my place. With just one mic. Although I guess I wouldn't be any more professional if I had a game room like that. Or, you know, just a table for all of us to converse on. Must be nice. Oh yeah, and here's the barrel. That was a thing in Sly 1 for like a moment, but it's even more brief here. There's like, what, 4 barrels in this map? And you don't even need them. If you just did what I did at the beginning, it works just fine.
Hey. Hey. Hey!
These guys don't seem to hear anything. I mean, they don't need lights to see anything, but they're still pretty blind. And it turns out they're almost deaf too. Yeah, the shirt. That's quite a declaration. See how good that knockout dive is? That's probably the one useful gadget you can get from a safe. Not to say the others are bad, but you can't beat the knockout dive. Except for whenever it wants to do that thing where it like automatically turns towards an enemy that's not there. Or at least that's what I think it's trying to do. Yeah, as you can clearly tell, it's a little finicky. But when you get it to work, it works. Oops. I don't think I was going to use it anyway. I really wonder who's responsible for putting up all these pots and snakes up here. That's, well, I don't know about the pots, it's just weird, but snakes, they must have been very paranoid. Or maybe they're just really protective of their water. Oh, well, just one guard. Maybe I should start off here. Still pays decently. Oh, look at that. The snake actually got me there for a moment. Yeah, it's like the only time you ever see that one animation. That one, like a Sly one, that was what you got when you, got stung by that giant mosquito in, like, Miss Ruby's place. Here, though, it plays when the Snake gets you. Actually, though, it does appear at one other point in this game, but let's not get into details about that. And here's the barrel actually doing stealthy stuff for once. It works as well as you expect. Guards can't notice you through the barrel for some reason. Well, what more do you say? I might be prepared to never see it again, so... How was that? What do you need a gold pen for? That's really showing off now. Yeah, they didn't hear that somehow. I don't think they're that far away, but I guess not. And yet it feels like whenever I do it at that distance, anywhere else, they catch me. So, this game's just weird.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah, that was annoying. That's pretty bad when you're ever doing any key jobs. You know, like the one there. You can't say you played Sly 2 until you got one of those things killing one of the key guards. I think, when did it happen to me? I was doing that game over video for Sly 2. Way back in 2017. All I remember was that it happened then and there. Just in the middle of a job. I wasn't even recording. And it happened. That's kind of one reason you want to not get caught in those jobs, but I'm sure there'll be some examples later on. I don't know why I went back in here. There's nobody catch me, but oh yeah, it doesn't fool the snake at all.
This is Rajan's room. Stay sharp. He's probably got extra security.
Yeah, we're just gonna be killing all of Rajan's pet snakes here. Yeah, last I checked, I think there was a balcony out that window, but whatever. Get a load of this. That guy shouldn't have heard that if we're following the same rules from before. But no.
Hey.
No.
Hey.
Oh yeah, that guy clearly did not have like a animation for getting burnt like the the other guards do. That seems to be a cool thing you'll notice later on, is that they cut corners with animations like that. Most of the flashlight guards don't have animations for getting burnt. They just play their falling animation, that's it. Nothing here. At least all the stuff here is good for something. Or not. Nothing there that's like use. Yeah, what kind of guy goes around hanging pictures of himself on in his own room? He might be trying to be royalty, but I don't know about that. And the same picture too, quite tacky. Oh yeah, and I wouldn't go out the door if I were you. It might not have the job abandoned symbol on there, but I'm pretty sure if you go there, you abandon the job. Might be wrong on that though. I seem to recall something like that happening while I was recording that, you know, the game over video. Either way, there's no reason for you to go outside at all.
That's it. Now that you've got a complete tuxedo, the doorman will let you into the ballroom.
I'm sure Rajan won't notice his missing shoes. Or the fact that we're wearing them, but... Hey. Not everyone has, you know, something unique. Well, we could finally be let into the party. Like I said, you'd think this guy would care more about Sly Cooper showing up at the door rather than him not being dressed appropriately for the job. But here we are. Yeah, you gotta love the job title that was up there earlier. Dominate the dance floor. I guess we're about to find out how good Sly's dancing skills are. But then again, he can't afford to lose. We already know how serious he is about the clockwork parts. Oh yeah, and here's some drainage ditch there for some reason. Nothing to worry about. Gotta love this open flame pit here. Yeah, nice. Oh yeah, that was by accident. Sometimes when you like uppercut them, the second uppercut will somehow magically launch them higher than usual.
You got your tuxedo now, sir?
Of course I do. I'm here to dance.
Then come on in.
Oh, time for the dance stuff. There's not much more to say about it. I'm sure this will be familiar.
Your tuxedo disguise is working perfectly. No one will recognize you in that outfit. Now, during the heist, you'll need to dance with Carmelita to keep both her and the crowd distracted. The only problem is, she's picky about dance partners, so you'll need to impress her first.
All right, I know just the girl for the job. Constable Neela, you look lovely this evening.
I'm sorry. Do I know you?
I used to chase after you back in Paris.
Paris? Sly Cooper? You aren't by any chance here to turn yourself in? Old Ironsides would fall out of her dress.
As good as that sounds, how about a dance first?
Enchanté.
Try to memorize the steps. Now your turn.
to get at old Ironsides.
Yes, I am. Do you mind?
Not at all.
That fellow is very graceful.
If only you moved spice shipments as well.
Silence.
Thank you. That was delightful.
Thank you, Constable Neela. After all, it takes two to tango.
Yes, and 3 is always a crowd. Neela, your friend here is quite an accomplished dancer. I tried to make him look good. Please, Neela, his skills far surpass you.
Perhaps later you and I might share a dance, Miss...
Miss Fox. Carmelita Fox. And I accept.
Well, I hope you dug that voodoo. Well, that's the end of this one.
All right, boys, we're ready for the next phase. My plan to get at the clockwork wings requires the use of the electric winch above the ballroom. To get control over the device, I'll need to hack the computers in Rajan's boardroom. Plus, we'll need an extra strong saw blade to cut the wings off the statue. To make a saw blade that durable, I'll need Sly to steal the gems off the headdresses on Rajan's prize elephants. And finally, I'll take to the field with my remote control helicopter and nullify the palace's surface-to-air defenses. That should clear things up for the heist.